Welcome back, everybody. This is Hike the Gamer Channel. My name is Hike, and today I'm starting a new series that I'm really excited about. It's called Military or Vet Stories. I'm trying to come up with a name, and some of you guys are really good with coming up with names. So give me some name ideas in the comments. It's going to be a series about my life stories in the military and outside of the military. I have traveled to a lot of countries, and I've seen a lot of awesome things, and a lot of people have been asking for more stories. So let me know what you guys think of the series, and I'll try to oblige and put up more content like this if you guys like it. So let me know, definitely let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll go ahead and upload more videos like this if you like them. So this story is in Japan. I was stationed to a rescue maintenance unit. I was stationed in Japan, Air Force Base Kadena. And what had happened at this point is I had moved up in rank, and at this point I was starting to train up people, new trainees coming from tech school, and they come to Japan. They don't know anyone, they don't know anything, they have a paycheck for the first time. So we are more than trainers. We guided them through their transition from civilian life to the military, from the transition from United States to Japan, to a new culture, and we tried to help them out to acclimate to everything and acclimate to the military lifestyle. Because by the time they got to us, you gotta think about it, they went through boot camp, which was 12 weeks of hell, and then they went through tech school, which was a year-long hell. Literally, it's a year-long torture. Tech school is the worst, especially the tech school I went to. It was just the building I was staying in. Imagine you had a 10 by 10 room, and I had two other roommates, not 10 by 10 room, and we all woke up at 4 a.m. We went to bed around 11 p.m. It was just nightmare. It was hell, but it made me a better person for it. It was a nightmare in hell, but the military did for a reason, to make me stronger, to make me able to withstand stresses. So it's kind of a way to bring out, test people. If you're good and if you're able to survive through that stress, that means you're the right person for the military. If you are going crazy and stressing out and having all kinds of health issues because of the stress, or they can't count on you, what happens at that point is most likely you're going to get kicked out, or most likely they're going to give you a health leave, I think it's called, or something like that. I forgot what it's called, but it's not going to be dishonorable discharge. It's just you weren't able to maintain their physical and health abilities, so they let you go. But anyway, so people come in and they're stressed out, and they don't know what's going on, and they're in a brand new country like Japan, and they get to meet me. I pick them up from the airport, and these are trainees, and then we train them up. I'll go more into that later, but we train them up. And anyway, me and my friend, let's call him Lindsay. Me and my friend Lindsay are hanging out in a hangar. I'll put a picture up, hanging out at a hangar, leaning against the wall, BSing, just making jokes left and right. That's pretty much all you do. And I'm watching my trainee on a helicopter, on top of the helicopter, working, changing an antenna. Now, the helicopters we used to work on are HH-60s. The helicopter was 6 foot above the floor, the top of the helicopter, maybe even 7 or 8 feet above the floor, and you're literally working between the rotor blades. So the rotor blades go like this, and you're right here working. And the number one rule when working on a helicopter is watch where you step. So first of all, if you're stepping forward, make sure you're not stepping into a hole or into an engine or something that can break. And number two, never step backwards, because if you're stepping backwards, you're not watching where you're stepping. So guess what my friend, let's call him and Mike, let's guess what my friend Mike did. So me and Lindsay are leaning against the wall in a hangar, BSing, and I'm watching Mike work on a helicopter, and Mike takes a step backwards without looking while has a tool in his hand. Takes a step backward. His other foot is on the helicopter, but his rear foot, where he's putting all his weight, is in the mid-air. So what happens is, when he takes a step backwards, his front foot is still on the helicopter. He starts rotating like this and ends up falling right on his neck on a concrete floor, guys. He falls right here. This part of his neck hits on the concrete floor, and he passes out. At this point, I'm freaking out. I think he's broke his neck, and we're maintainers, but we're rescue maintainers, so we've all been trained in first aid, rescue operation, medical, treatments and stuff like that. So at this point, I'm freaking out. My training comes into play. I yell out as loud as I can, "Medic!" The other trainees are freaking out. One of them, let's call him Lindsay, runs and tells one of the trainees to get a medic. I go to my trainee Mike, who's passed out at this point. He's not even responding. I go to training Mike. I cuddle his head with my knees to try to stabilize him. So just in case he wakes up, he's not moving his head. So my knees are right here. I'm sitting over him. 2 trainees are holding his legs. We're stabilizing him while we're waiting for a medic. Lindsay's standing over me and just checking, make sure everything's okay. He's just there just to help out in case we need something. And I'm snapping my fingers next to Mike's ear. I'm like, Mike, are you with me? Wake up, buddy. Are you here? Wake up. We're just trying to get some kind of a response from him, because if he starts opening his eyes, you know, we can actually talk to him, see how he's doing. If he has any pains, we can actually do an assessment on his well-being, hopefully not a broken neck. So at this point, I'm really worried that he might actually have a broken neck. Imagine you have a 6'4" fall right here on this part, and you pass out. You know, everybody's gonna be really worried. So at this point, I'm just concerned. I'm snapping, Mike, you okay? And Mike slowly starts coming to. He starts opening his eyes like this, and he goes, what's going on? And I'm okay. I'm like, Mike, are you okay? Mike, are you okay? He goes, what happened? And my friend Lindsay, without a second of hesitation, goes, dude, you got shot. And Mike just freaks out, man. I mean, we're trying to hold him down. My hands are on his head. My knees are around him. People are holding him down, holding his arms down, because we think he has a neck injury. And Lindsay goes, dude, you got shot. And Mike was, what? Am I okay? What's going on? Who shot me? And Lindsay, again, without a hesitation. And at this point, I'm getting upset because I'm trying to stabilize Mike. And Lindsay, without hesitation, goes, dude, can you feel your legs? And Mike just freaks out. He goes, dude, let me see my legs. What's wrong with my legs? Am I okay? Am I moving my legs? And it was just a scary, scary moment. I'm trying to hold him down. I'm mad at Lindsay, as mad as I can. I'm like, Lindsay, get the hell out of here, dude. You're not helping. Get away. And we calm him down. Mike, you weren't shot. You're okay. Your legs are moving. Calm down. What hurts? What's going on? So anyway, that was a scary moment. But Mike turned out to be okay. Well, it's not 911 over there, but the medics come. You know, they have an ambulance, military ambulance, and everything. The medics come. They check him out. He's okay. He moves. They didn't even take him to the hospital. He had a bad bruise. I think what happened is, well, it looked like he fell right here. He actually absorbed it with his shoulders, right here. And yeah, so he was fine. But from that day on, I had never, ever, like, I was so mad at Lindsay. First of all, if it was a real neck injury, and Lindsay is a big joker, you know, he always joked around, and I'll tell you some more stories with him. But if it was a neck injury, and you tell someone after they wake up from being passed out, hey, you just got shot, what's the first reaction someone's gonna do? Is if you're lying down on the floor. What? Where? You know, you're gonna try to look down and feel stuff up, and if you have a neck injury, that's a terrible thing to do, because you're moving your neck and something can happen. You can actually injure your nervous system. And then when he told him, dude, can you feel your legs? Oh my god, it was just so anyway, so that's my story of the day. Let me know if you like this series. Let me know what type of stories you want to hear. I got tons of them. I got scary ones, I got funny ones, I got more personal ones. Please give me a like, please subscribe if you're new here, and thank you very much, everybody, for listening to my story. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys later. And I guess that's it. Bye, everybody.